Welcome to PGA Tour 2K23. My name's John McCarthy, and I am packing all the golf lessons. So I invite you to use these lessons to get you swinging that club like a pro and getting that little white ball around the course as best you can. Let's crack into it. Pull back on the swing stick to start your swing. When your golfer is at the top of their backswing, press the swing stick forward to finish. That's what we're looking for. After each shot, you will get feedback about your accuracy in the bottom right-hand corner. In the middle of that circle is a white stripe, and you need to keep your swing within that white stripe if you want your shot to be accurate. Now let's try another swing and remember to keep it within that white stripe. That's the stuff. And you're also going to receive feedback on your swing timing, and that's the meter that kind of wraps around the top of your swing accuracy indicator. Your backswing timing refers to the point at which you transition from backswing into downswing. Good job on that one. Congratulations, you've got the best. In this lesson, we're going to talk about one of the most important skills you can have at your disposal, and that is putting. Now to begin your putt, pull back on the swing stick. The farther you pull back, the stronger your putt. Nice work. The putt weight is how hard you hit your putt. To set your putt weight, move the aim marker with the aim stick towards or away from you. Well, you've got that one down. Those moving dots on the grid are telling us that your putt's going to break a little bit to the right, so you will have to aim to the left to compensate. Use the aim stick to make adjustments before putting so that you can drop this one in the hole. Give it a go. Well done on that lesson. And with that, you are ready to putt the light. Hello and welcome to this lesson on clubs and shot types. We're going to dig through that golf bag a little bit, and I'll tell you a few simple tricks you can use to navigate some of the situations you find yourself in on the course. Okay, so for this shot, you're hitting into the wind. This means you are going to have to club up, or in other words, use a longer club. So let's press the change club button until you get to the pitching wedge. Then just pop this shot onto the green. That was well done. Now it's only a matter of time before you find yourself in a situation where the normal shot type is just not going to do. Now to get on the green from here, you are going to need a chip shot. So let's press the change shot type button until you get to the chip shot, and then chip that ball nice and close to the pin with your next stroke. Well, you've got the hang of this one. Information about the current lie of your ball is available always in the top right corner of the screen. This will give you a range of how much spin and power your shot will retain, and then you can use that info to adjust your shot accordingly. For this particular situation, let's change our club to the sand wedge and then change our shot type to a splash shot, which is a great shot for getting out of these greenside bunkers. After that, give that swing a go. See if you can stick it close. Good job. That's what we're looking for. And now, hello there and welcome to the lesson on advanced shots. In this lesson, we're going to learn about techniques you're going to want to master if you want to compete with the pros. In this situation, we are going to need to take a partial swing. If you chip this with full power, it's going to blow right by the hole. So we are going to have to move our aim marker closer to us to compensate. Move the aim marker a little bit closer to you. See if you can get about a 75% power chip. And then use the backswing meter at the bottom of your screen to dial in the proper strength for this chip. Great work. Looks like you've got the hang of that. You're going to come across situations like this one where you want to adjust the spin and loft of your shot. In this case, we want to land our shot on the green softly without a whole lot of roll. And for that, we need to add some backspin. Hold down the true shot button and move your aim stick down to increase your loft and backspin, and then have a go at this pin and see if you can land it nice and soft and close. Well, that didn't quite pan out. Let's give that another go. Well, no need to linger on this lesson. Applying a fade or draw to your golf shot is a great tool to have at your disposal. By holding down the true shot button and moving the aim stick to the left, you can apply a fade. By moving the aim stick right, you can apply a draw to the ball flight. To complete this lesson, apply a fade to your next shot and watch that ball curl gently back into the middle of the driving range. Not quite there, is it? Let's try again. We'll chalk that one up as a success. This is the end of the advanced shots tutorial. If you want to get even... Okay, this is where we part ways, and all that's left for you is to choose a difficulty level, and then you can go ahead and customize your golfer in the My Player menu if you feel like it. If not, all good as well. We'll see you out there on the links real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. We're just about to begin our coverage of this exciting event. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today?
Luke, at the end of the day, these players want one thing and one thing only, and that's their Corn Ferry Tour card. And to do that, they need to finish up in the top 50 at the end of the event.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's see how it unfolds. Wow, that was just striped. Second shot here on the first. And here we are with the third shot. Ooh, that almost went down. This putt for par here. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
We've arrived at a par 5.
Players want to take out any club, driver, 3, whatever it takes, to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good scoreless hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
Going with the 5-iron here. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole. Putting for birdie. And gets that putt of distance to go. Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
He's currently tied for 7th. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole.
A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par threes should be had.
Going with the 5-wood. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
No, they tried to fade that one in there, but got a little steep on it.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This one's tracking.
Currently 1 under for the day. The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Nicely done. And he's down there. You got to read.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Like the look of this one. A well holed. He'll take the birdie.
This player is putting for fun.
Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Teeing off here at the 5th.
Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
That should find the sand. And that's the line, the sand. And this putt to move into a tie for first. This one's dialed in. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 3 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
This one looks to be slightly offline here. That one seemed to get away from them, Rich.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
This would be a great up and down. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. An opportunity to make their par. This one's online. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. Currently at 3 under for the day. Ooh, I like this. The cover's coming off the big dog. Time to let it loose.
Par 5, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Rich, being a big Boston sports fan, love being here in Beantown. And look, TPC Boston's a great venue for any championship. We've had some great winners here in the past, the likes of Tiger Woods, Ricky Fowler, Justin Thomas. This golf course, it gives, but it also takes.
Look at the list of winners you just mentioned. What do they have in common? A, they're really gritty competitors, but B, they're super good, reliable ball strikers. I think that this golf course is sneaky, demanding. Whoever wins this week is certainly going to earn it on this relatively, seemingly benign, but sneaky hard golf course. Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
Super shot that. And that will take him to 4 under. That shot so good, we need to have another look.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
He's currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Par 3 and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Oh my, right by the hole. And he's hit that inside the range. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Well, that'll play.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently 5 under for the round. Time to face a par 4.
9th hole, bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From around 170 yards here.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. 11 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
This is on a great line.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. It's tracking. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. And that will take him to 7 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Teeing off here at the 11th.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well. Nicely done.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup.
That's a lovely effort, that one. That's a handy putt to make. And that will take him to 8 under. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Going with the hybrid. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
Missing it short there. They will definitely be upset.
Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
It was on a good line. Just 3 feet to the cup. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. We have a par 4 on this one.
Tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. A quality shot, that. What's in front of them, Henny?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Oh, you know you want to.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Currently in first position. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
The 14th hole at TPC Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is what they have left for par here.
Nice line. That gets the job done. Leading by 3 strokes now. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. Oh, just missed. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Oh, well played. Well, Rich, the 17th hole at TPC Boston. I think the most important thing is positioning your tee shot so you can get a clear look at the green here.
A very narrow green, actually bisected in 2 by Santa Claus's belly, thus the size of it. Find the right level, you have a birdie opportunity.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Wow, that almost went in the hole. He has this putt to save his par. Ooh, right by the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
This looks like it's got the speed and the line.
He's currently sitting in first place. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
This shot from the first cut of rough. Opting for the 5-wood. Well, it's pretty straightforward. Critical bunker shot here to win the tournament. The equation's pretty simple. Chip this in and win the tournament. All right, let's keep the focus here. This is to win the event. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish 25th, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Yes, winning it does get you into a few more events at the beginning of the year, but you better play your way into the next part of the year because of the reshuffle. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.